deserve what you've worked and waited for. You can't have all you ever wanted. I know, but I don't want it. No, I can't want it anymore. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts, close my eyes, and leap. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try to find.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That has been Unlock Art's amazing illustrious production right there. It had all the elements. Another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. That has been Unlock Arts. And of course, without much ado, we'd like to give you a reminder that you can follow us at Kitfest_KE. And also, we'd like to give you a reminiscent time of how 2023 was. That's why we want to give you an overview of Kitfest Festival, Kitfest 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now turn to the main screen on stage.
先打谢一波 Pascal Tocodi， 重复我一下啦，碰我 Kitfest 2023. So I'm kidding. Hi guys, my name is Pascal Tocodi, and I'm here for Kitfest 2023, 8th edition. I remember from edition 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's great to be here. My name is Stanley Mambo from Mwezi Arts in Malawi. We are here at the Kitfest 8th edition of the festival. It's been a great experience for us, traveling thousands and thousands of kilometers by road.
I'm a product of the theatre. I used to be in Lenana School. And from there, that's when my passion came to fruition. And I see so many young kids here who I hope will follow the same path.
The opening was amazing. We were treated to a lot of wonderful performances, drumming and all nations displaying. We saw drummers from Uganda, very authentic music, instruments from Kenya being played, and the opening night was so great.
My name is TJ Gishure, and I was a cast member on the St. Mary's School version of The Sound of Music. Personally, I think we performed to our expectations 110%. Everything that we set out to do, we did it perfectly and then some. We had our show, we did it well, we came, we saw, we conquered.
I really appreciate Kenya National Theatre for making sure that this happens, and even the opportunity they have given to schools or students to come and participate in the festival. We are highly delighted to have participated as Alliance High School. It's a good opportunity for the students to at least experience theatre outside the school or outside education fraternity.
I love Kitfest. I'll be here next year and the year after next year and forever. Yeah. Love you. Here we go.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Fortunately or unfortunately, we took selfies, but none of y'all have tagged us at Kitfest_KE. If you find time, you can definitely share with us at Kitfest_KE. Sasa, without much ado, I'd like to welcome on stage a gentleman who's such an amazing man in person. I've gotten a chance to interact with him. Other than that, he loves theater to hear till the world. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as we welcome Benson Gofia, the Kitfest Trust Executive Director and Chairperson from the Kenya Theatre Awards Secretariat. Tupige makofi tafadhali. The following program has been rated 18.
Her daughter has now graduated, so unfortunately I can't grade her for this exercise. Yeah. Hamjamboni. Hello. Mnaka wanyonge. Hello. I heard somewhere this is the first time we are having 5-day weeks, like working days are back to normal for the foreseeable future. So maybe we should be a bit happier. Hello once again. If we want to go back to the 3 working days a week, again, for those of us who are working, I think we are still happy. So it's important to appreciate that arts have given us an opportunity to be able to work from the streets when you are seeing our colleagues, ourselves, jumping and so on and so forth. All this was a form of artistic expression. So as artists, we were celebrating. Were you celebrating? Were you celebrating? Yeah, you do not look like you're celebrating. Okay, thank you and welcome to the launch of the Kenya International Theatre Festival 2024. Please give a round of applause to the entire Theatre Kenyan community because that is the reason we are here today. That is the reason we have the Kenya International Theatre Festival. That is the reason we have this space. That is the reason we are seated here in in the newly renovated space because this is one of the first activities that we are hosting here since the space was closed down for some renovations. So we have our landlord in the house today, Bwana Michael Pundo. Please clap for him. He will be telling us how we'll be using the newly refurbished space. We have a representative from the County Government of Nairobi, the CEC for Inclusivity, Public Participation and Culture, Dr. Anastasia. Please clap for her. And of course, we have members of the Kitfest team. Clap for them wherever they are. We have the chair of the Kenya Theatre Awards, Madam Suki Wanza. Please clap for Suki, she's in the house. And we have thespians and artists alike, so let us clap for ourselves for making it today. I would like to start by thanking everyone who took part in Kitfest 2023. We've seen the video, we've seen the theatre artists who took part in this, we've seen the students from schools who also took part in this for one of the first times in the festival. And we have always said the festival is a platform for us to collaborate, to network from artists who have been here for decades, like 50 years, 60 years, to artists who have been here for a week. the festival is the first time they're attending the festival. This is a space where all these people sit down together, get to talk, get to network, get to know this is what has been happening in the space you are in the space I'm in. I'm an actor, this is what I do. I'm a stage manager, this is what I do. I'm a director, this is what I do. This is the work I have done. That is the essence of the Kenya International Theatre Festival, and that is what we have been doing for the last 8 years. This is going to be our 9th year. Please clap for us. A big round of applause. Not many initiatives live past their 3rd year or their 7th year, but as Kitfest, we are happy that we are celebrating 9 years this year, almost celebrating the 10th anniversary next year. And if we are being honest, we are able to achieve the things we're able to achieve because of the theater community in this particular country. We will not be able to achieve the trainings that we do, the workshops that we do, the festival, the Kenya Theatre Awards, if we didn't have active participants in the theater fraternity. So we are very happy that all of us do what we do at the level that we do. Maybe you are an actor, you are a dancer, you are a writer, you are a journalist and you write about media, theater, you are a theater critic, you are a teacher, you are a scholar, you are a researcher, you are a member of the audience. There is something you're contributing to the theater community, and we appreciate everyone for that. So we also appreciate all artists for their efforts in making the Kenya Theatre Awards a success earlier this year at Safari Park Hotel. I know the winners were promised some goodies, and I can see some winners in the house. I think I'm here to confirm that indeed the goodies are still going to come. And the CEO will be here later to confirm that the goodies are still going to come. And whatever happened in government is not going to disrupt that because it was a promise made from government. So our winners, endelea kushikilia hapo, inakuja. I'd also like to thank the partners that we've worked with for the last 1 year. Leading up to this particular edition, and the partners that we are going to work with from this edition moving forward. We have the Kenya Cultural Center, of course, which is our host for the festival, has been the host all these years and will still be the host this year. Last year we were having the festival at the big dome tent outside, I think if we remember, because the space had been closed for renovations. And we managed to discover that we can actually do a whole 2-week festival in a dome tent and have tens of performances. Some of the international performers who came were not aware they were going to perform in a dome tent when they came, but eventually ended up loving the experience, and it opened our eyes to the realization that we can literally take theater everywhere. We don't have to stay in this space where conventionalists will argue that it is an elite space and so on and so forth. We can take theater to where the people are, and we are happy that Kitfest 2023 was able to show us that. We are happy for our partners, our new partners that we are bringing on board, the county government of Nairobi, the city county government, and we are going to be doing some activities together moving forward, and we are going to listen to this and more from Daktari once she takes to the stage. We also have partners known as the Powerland Project, one of our new partners that we are bringing on board this year, who are going to help us launch an online platform, which will come in later in the program. But this online platform is geared towards allowing theater artists to create their own events on an online platform, be able to manage their own events on an online platform, be able to collect my Kikuyu is coming out, to collect revenue on these particular platforms on their own without having many third parties involved. And what this will mean is we'll have more visibility, we'll be able to collect more data, we'll be able to know all the venues that are helping support theater, we'll be able to know all the artists that are in the country, wherever they are, we'll be able to create a database. So if you want to go and produce a play in Migori, we'll have a database from Migori that shows us these are the active theater practitioners in Migori County. These are the active theater practitioners in this particular area. This is a director, this is a writer, this is a stage manager. And this has been made possible through the various initiatives that we've had across the last year, or rather during the last year, partnering with the Kenya Cultural Center and the Ministry of Youth, Creative Economy and Sports. So we are happy that we have all these partners in the house today. We'll be hearing from some of them at some point as we move on. So let us clap for all the partners in the house and all the initiatives that they're helping us bring together. We are happy to have practitioners who have come for the launch of the festival from different areas in the country. I'm happy I've seen our friends from Mabara who have come all the way from Malindi. Clap for them, please. They are seated in the audience. We have guys, I have seen our gentleman from Nakuru Creative Champion, Bwana Babushe. Clap for him, he's also in the house. I've seen we have our teams from Eldoret, we have some guys from Kisumu, we have some guys from Nairobi, and this is the essence of Kitfest, bringing all theater practitioners across the country together to be able to have a national conversation. And we hope at the end of these conversations, we go back to the counties and we are able to disseminate what it is that we get from these annual gatherings that we have here. I'm also going to introduce a few initiatives later on. This year we are going to be having the annual County Theatre Fiesta, which we did last year across 6 counties in the country. This year we are adding 4 more counties to the 6 that took part, so we'll have a County Theatre Fiesta program that will run in 10 counties in the country, but we'll have 6 major centers, and the 4 new areas will basically join these particular 6 ones. The idea is we have been training script writing, we have been training production, we have been training directing. Do we have new areas that you want to enhance capacities in? So this year we have the innovative audio play masterclass, which we've held for the last 2 years, partnering with Pro Helvetia. But this year we're going to be doing it within the country, and we're going to be having this program also cascade down to the counties where we are going to create audio plays, but now using our own indigenous languages, so that we are able to see, can we communicate our theater stories? Can we produce our theater stories in the languages that our audiences understand best? So we are excited to be launching this later on in the program. We have the monologue challenge that is meant to enhance capacities of individual standalone actors, not acting in a troupe. Are we able to enhance your skills? Are you able to improve in your own craft through voice, through body, through movement, through creative expression? We are going to be working on the monologue challenge for that. Next year, Kitfest is going to be 10 years old. Wapi kelele ya Kitfest at 10, tafadhali. Kitfest will be 10 years old. So one of the things we are doing is next year we'll produce 10 original plays that will be performed for the first time next year at Kitfest at 10. And then we intend to work with our partners to have a global tour for those particular productions. But for us to have the productions, we need to have the scripts. So we have the Playwrights Challenge running this year, which has also already been announced. And we are going to be having 10 scripts shortlisted from the hundreds that will be submitted across. And these 10 scripts are going to be workshopped together with some of the experts that we normally work with, some of the consultants that we normally work with, and then we are going to ensure they are ready for production by next year. So next year, apart from the performances which you normally apply and submit for the festival, we'll have 10 original plays, and we are very excited that most of these plays will come from the counties that we have done most of the trainings in, as we seek to see, do these trainings, do these workshops actually yield fruit. So we are very excited for that, and those are some of the initiatives that we'll be launching, as I've said. As I wind up, I'd like to thank our outgoing face of the festival, Daktari Margareta Agashero. Wapi makofi ya Margareta tafadhali. Margareta has been a phenomenal face of the festival. We saw her on our festival merchandise. We saw her on billboards. Last year, for the first time, Kitfest was able to have billboards around the city, and I'm happy that this year we are seeing more and more theater productions now having billboards advertising plays. I think that is what theater needs. That is the kind of visibility we need. You go along Gong Road, you go along Wayaki Way, Jogo Road, everywhere, you see a billboard advertising a play that is coming up, and we start telling the audiences where we are at and what we are doing. So we are happy that Margareta served her role as face of the festival very well. She did a masterclass during the festival on theater criticism and theater critiques, and we had university students and writers who attended that. So Margareta, thank you very much. Our outgoing festival ambassador, Balozi Wakio Mzenge, seated in the audience. Wapi makofi ya Wakio, who also served her role very well. She ensured that her audiences, both online and physical, knew she was a balozi. And she pushed our agenda very well in the spaces that she's in. And those are the people that we want to introduce to you today. These two served us last year, and we are happy for that. They have escalated, they have raised the profile of the theater community in Kenya. And the new ambassador that we are going to unveil today, and the new face that we'll also reveal today, are also seasoned thespians who are going to take the theater fraternity to the next level through how they position this festival and how they position the theater practice in the spaces they are in. These are people who don't necessarily exist only in the theater space. They exist in the digital space, they exist in corporate circles, and these are spaces that we want to tap into as we get audiences to come and fill our halls. So we are very grateful to the outgoing team, and at this opportunity I'd also like to welcome the new team in advance. They'll be announced as the program goes on, and we hope that they will serve the theater community very well. As we wind up, I'd like to thank the Kitfest team, wherever they are. As I said, Kitfest is basically built from community, and we have a lot of you who have volunteered in your different capacities over the years to ensure that Kitfest is a success. So I take this opportunity to thank you and to simply appreciate you and say your efforts are seen. We appreciate what you are doing for the industry. So please join me in giving them a round of applause. Any member of the Kitfest team and any volunteer who has worked with us to ensure that Kitfest is a success. Karibuni sana to the festival, the 9th edition. We'll be talking as we gear up to the festival. The festival dates are November 5th to 19th. More information will be available on the platforms as we roll out. And once again, karibuni, and we hope to be seeing you until we get to the end of the festival in November. Thank you, and you are very much welcome. Asante sana.
Another round of applause to Afadhali. Without much ado, I'd like this amazing lady to take the stage. She is an actor and theater director. You might have spotted her on Maisha Magic East, Showmax, and also you might have spotted her in This Is a True Story on Netflix Games or Mala on Gates of Fire. She's also the founder of BTM Storytellers, that stands for Beyond the Mainstream. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the outgoing ambassador of Kitfest, Wakio Mzenge. Makofi kwake. Tupigie makofi hadi afike. She's done an amazing job making sure that we're well represented and the festival was made popular. Tumpigie makofi. Let's know. Tumpigie makofi. She looks very amazing. Hey, unakaa pesa? 07. Karibu.
Hamjambo. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, it's an actual greeting. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All protocols observed, but let me just mention CEO, the landlord. I hope he will no longer be a landlord and be a collaborator. We want to pay rent together. Michael Pundo, the CEC, Nairobi County. Karibu sana, Madam Anastasia. The executive director of Kitfest, Bwana Benson Gofia, a friend of mine as well. I should mention, Domujue tunajuana. Anyway, I'm very happy to be here. My name is Wakio Mzenge, as he has introduced. I just want to take you a little bit through my experience as the ambassador of Kitfest 2023. And I want to mention that the growth levels that we have experienced, and I think I've said this many times, the growth even of the industry, the theater industry, is greatly associated with the work that Kitfest does through also the trust, through Kenya Theatre Awards, and through the programs that run throughout the festival. This began as a 3-day, almost workshopy thing at the Kenyatta University. And now we are having programs running throughout the year and culminating to the showcase that happens at the end of the year. So that shows quite great growth that has happened. Even when you see the quality of the productions that we see nowadays, they have shown that there has been a lot of knowledge transfer, a lot of exchanges, from one international theater company joining us for that exchange to now having about 9 international companies coming to join us during our festival. Is growth, and we want to appreciate every single person who's participated in that growth. So let's give Kitfest a round of applause, please. I am looking forward to, I think after the recent second Performing Arts Conference that happened here, hosted by the Kenya Cultural Center, one thing that really stood out for me is the inclusivity agenda. And I think it's time for us as Kitfest as well to start thinking of how the differently able people can participate in our programs and how they can have their showcases. I know last year we had such a beautiful sessions in the Cheche Gallery where we had the showcase of the audio plays. And I think for the visually impaired people, that was quite a blessing. They were able to participate in theater, listening to plays that were performed through the audio model. So I think we need to work more on improving our engagement with the differently abled people so that they can also participate. I know many of them are also artists. In fact, even today, we should be having sign language interpreters. Even when we do our posters, we need to make sure that we have PDF formats that can allow people who are visually impaired to also know about the call for auditions for the programs that we're having and we're going to be running throughout the year. That would just be my recommendation. Everything else is good. So before I sit down, I would like to pass on the baton or maybe take it backwards. I don't know, we'll see. The Kitfest 2024 ambassador is a dynamic force in Kenya's creative arts industry. With a career spanning over a decade, he has established himself as an actor, director, producer, and content creator, earning a reputation for his versatility and dedication to the craft. His journey in the arts began on the vibrant stages of Kenya, where he honed his acting skills in theater productions that captivated audiences. His passion for storytelling quickly translated into success on screen, where he has starred in a range of acclaimed films and television series. Beyond acting, he is a visionary director and producer known for his innovative approach to content creation. He has been instrumental in producing projects that challenge conventional narratives, push creative boundaries, and resonate with diverse audiences. His work in digital content, particularly on YouTube and social media platforms, has further solidified his status as a pioneer in the industry, reaching millions and inspiring the next generation of creatives. Committed to the growth of Kenya's art scene, he is actively involved in mentoring emerging talent and advocating for the development of sustainable opportunities within the industry. And perhaps here I should mention that Beyond the Mainstream runs a Pokeza Skills program, which is a capacity building program, and this individual also happens to be one of our facilitators. So he is, in fact, doing all that he can in mentoring the emerging talent. His dedication to excellence and community impact has earned him numerous accolades, including the Best Lead Actor in a TV drama at the Kalasha Awards. You received your monies, right? He'll tell us. A charismatic personality, both on and off screen, he continues to influence and inspire through his work, demonstrating the transformative power of the arts in shaping society and culture. This is yet another unique round for him as he steps up with a more and better understanding of the festival to champion for the creative industry and the Kenya International Theatre Festival at large. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause to our very new Kitfest Ambassador 2024. Daddy Mato, Martin Githinji, round of applause for him until he gets here. I'm very envious of this celebration because when I was being announced as ambassador, I was not handed over anything. But because Martin Githinji was actually the first ambassador, I would want him to hand over and then I hand over. Sawa. Ladies and gentlemen, Ambassador Kitfest 2024, Martin Githinji. Go ahead. Maybe we should valisha you hapa kwa mgongo.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ni salamu. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so my name is Martin Gedenji, aka Daddy Mato. The number of times I hear people have, words said about them, and then they come up on stage, and then they're like, "Hey, was that me?" For the first time, I've heard words coming out of Wakil's mouth. I'm like, that is me. Truly, it has been an interesting journey. And just to correct something, it has today, not today, this year will be 20 years since I professionally entered the Kenya National Theatre to start being a performing artist. 20 years. And of all the things that I had hoped I will one day ever say if I stand up on stage, the one thing, yani ini kisha sema hata neza retire, I have today with me my son, and my wife. And as performing artists, we know how heavy that is to have your family be part of your journey, your family support in any way whatsoever your journey as a performing artist. So in 2004, I was fresh out of high school. I stepped to the Kenya National Theatre for my very first auditions, got my very first job, was fired within 3 weeks of my very first job as well by Mr. Kazungu Matano. We were in this studio here, right here, having our first rehearsals. I was late by 2 minutes. 2 minutes late, and I was fired. Theater, I will always come back to because of the thing that it imparts in every artist: discipline, commitment, and passion. Those things are part of my journey, even as I venture into the performing arts space in whatever the modern age of communication has offered us, this being social media currently. Yes, I was the very first ambassador. I think that was in 2022. At the time, the dynamics were a bit different. We did what we could based on the information that we had at the time, and I am glad that I get another go to try and do this again. And for sure, my commitment to the performing arts space in whichever platforms I find myself, because I have diversified, but first it started here. I am an actor. I have been a scriptwriter. I've been a director. I've been a producer. I have been a TV presenter. I have been a radio presenter. I have been a panelist. I have been a master of ceremony. All these things stem from me first being a performing artist on stage. Yes, I started professionally being a performing artist in 2004, but I first stepped on stage when I was 4. There is something about this number 4, 2004, 2024, number 4. Anyway, the journey that I have been on, I can gladly say has been one that I can only hope and pray inspires the next generation of performing artists. I remember my very first play did not give me the returns that I had hoped I would get from being an actor. I remember some of the people I would try and court at the time I was just an actor, telling them I am an actor, wakiniambia wenda nyumbani ukachunge mama yako, because there's nothing that being an actor can give you. So, of course, allow me to also, give another hat back to my wife for allowing me to kumuingiza box. Makofi kwake tafadhali. Ndio tuko na lugha, lakini ndio mtu akubali kusema now I'll be the mother of your children and we shall have 3 children after that. As a performing artist, yes, I have 3 sons now. Who would have thought? As being a performing artist, as being an actor. Let's make 2024 great. I know just this month, this is my birthday month, and one of the things that I know, even before I got the invite to be the ambassador this year, I know tomorrow I'm heading over to Jane Bavan to watch a play by Too Early for Birds. The weekend after that, there is a play by Chatterbox Luanda Otero. After that, there is another play running for 10 days, starring Wakio Mzenge, directed by Stuart Nash. That is Sarafina, which is making a comeback, which I performed in a couple of years back, and I'm glad to see it's coming back, especially because of the timeliness of what is happening in this country. I am so happy to see how this theater looks like. Bonapudo. My only request, kama vile Wakio amesema, this is an ambassador's message. Don't be a landlord, be a collaborator. And also, yes, we understand sometimes the money is needed, but can we get priority before the others who come and utilize this space for other things? Come and utilize it, because we suffer the most when the theater is shut down for renovations. We suffer the most. They get other places to go to. So let us get priority, because this is our space, this is our home. I remember my very first auditions happening at the Kenya National Theatre in 2004 when I stepped here. I remember my very first play on this stage. I remember my very first auditions to go for a tour of Europe for 3 months, performing in a musical for, it was called Out of Africa. We performed for 3 months in the Netherlands, Denmark, and we passed through Germany at some point. And this stage, I remember, this one is embarrassing myself. I remember leaving those auditions. The audition was happening at the same time as I was having a play here. I left the auditions. I was so tired. It was a 10-day audition with Mchujo. So for 10 days we were auditioning, and every single day somebody would be eliminated. We started off as 50. We remained, I think, 12 to 15. So I left the auditions that were at the Ukumbi Mdogo for a play here. At the time, I was with the late Derek Amunga, a fantastic performing artist. The show starts with me on a bed with a colleague on another bed, asleep. So by the time the curtains open, they find us on stage asleep. Martin Githenji ni nani? I was in an audition the whole day. I literally slept on stage. I was so in character, I slept. The thing I remember, because I was supposed to start the show. Once the curtains open, I start the show. I missed the national anthem, I didn't hear it. They tried to put the music on max, I did not hear it. They switched on the lights, switched them off, on again, off, I did not hear it. Derek Amunga, God bless his soul, he just happened, like in character, because he was supposed to be an attendant in the hotel where I was sleeping. He just burst into the room, kicking the door in, boo, and then, oops, wrong room. That was my cue to wake up. Let me tell you the amount of energy that I performed in that show on that day. It was the best of them all. Because now my fingers were tingling, the adrenaline was high. I was like, did I just mess up? Did I just sleep at the Kenya National Theatre with the audience watching? But did the audience know? They were none the wiser. They did not know. So that is the power we get to have as storytellers, because it's our stories to tell, it's their stories to listen to. And we can only hope to achieve the greatness that theater should have, that it deserves. 20 years ago when I was joining the theater, I was told the theater is dead. 10 years ago, I was told theater is dead. Today, some people are still saying theater is dead. Theater will never die. For as long as people have the ability, yes. For as long as people have the ability to stand in front of other people and affect their emotions, therein lies the power, and therein lies theater. Thank you very much for this honor once again, and I can only hope to help take us to the next level. God bless you all.
Tumpige makofi hadi aketi chini. This guy is so accomplished. But I want to pick, hey, oh my God. Sina hata dem. Sasa feelings nitoe wapi? But of course right now I want to see, just give me the room lights. Yes. I want to see if we can randomly make someone a superstar over here. Who knows how to sing? Hey, you can sing. Come, just come. Let's see. Let's see. Akimba poa, what are we going to give her? Fair. Good idea. I like this guy. Aya, sawa. Kidogo, wacha tusikie if we have talent in the room, okay? Okay. Take it away.
Jesus, sasa niimbe wimbo gani?
So I want us to do an introduction like she's an international star, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Nairobi, Kenya. See, Westlands. Put your hands together for the one and only Daniela. Wait. I don't like how she's behaving, sindio? She's not giving us star vibes, sindio? So, unajua stars wao behave aje? Starter pack ya kukua star ni gani? Unajifanya uoni watu. Sawa, hiyo ni starter pack. So I'm going to train you. Starter pack ya kukua star ni unajifanya uoni watu, sindio? And then you start blowing kisses, okay? Yeah, and then salimia watu hata kama wataki, hata kama mtaki. Sawa. Are we together? So that's your intro. So ladies and gentlemen, all the way. Panda huko. Unachoma. So tujifanya tumuoni, okay? Assume that you don't know who they are. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Nairobi, Kenya, Westlands in particular, side za Mababi. Put your hands together for the one, the only, Daniela! Thank you so much. She's gonna do us a song. Take it away.
Wacha niimbe wimbo najua. Sawa. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Thank you.
Okay. Did you like it? Who else can sing? Here? Hey, me I like this one. Hey. What else to introduce? Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together all the way from Dandora, Saidiama, you know. You already know. Sindio? Ukoni D, sasa. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Dandora, Anonimo.
This is my quest to follow that star, no matter.
Udema kona talent, guys. Udema kona talent, sindio? Lakini hatu kusema show off, we say just sing a song. Vitu kama amazing grace. We can't get from amazing grace to hizo za TV, sindio? We can't do that, sindio? Hey, but wacha tusikie. I'm sorry I cut you short.
This is my quest to follow that star. No matter how hopeless, no matter how far, this is my quest to follow that star. No matter how hopeless it is, let's chase our dreams, man. I'm a musician.
I don't like her performance because mpaka ametupea advice. This is my let's chase our dream, guys. Haiwezi, si ndio? Nimesikia kuna watu wako talented mbaya hiyo side nyingine, si ndio? Mpaka mnamjua huyo ako na talent mbaya. Umesema msanii ako fiti. Niwache? Sawa. Amesema yeye ni mshy. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen over here. I'm only going to people who are willing. Sitaki kuforce watu ati unachaguliwa. Sikia ati watu wanakuchagua alafu uko zile za. Hiyo sio humility. Hey. Okay, all right. Oh, you coming with swag. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from New York, Keta! Yes, New York in Kiambu County.
Oh my goodness, guys, this accent is totally fake. I can also do another one. So, hi everyone, my name is Keta. I am a creative and filmmaker from Nairobi. And I'm actually going to sing something I kind of wrote, so you guys can kind of get to know me, yeah? Yeah. But first, can I also brag? Like, hey, yeah. So let's, because I want everyone to like kind of snap, like da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Overthinking about something that you said. Now I can go to bed. My emotions can't control them. They tell me where to go. They're putting on a show. So many voices inside of my mind, keeping me up almost every night. Can't get a moment to myself, like I'm looking for somebody else. My thoughts are running a marathon, shouting and screaming the songs. Can we all just get along? Can I get a moment? Oh, can I get a second? Hello.
Wait, guys, you're making other countries look bad. You know these videos will be seen by people from other countries. Don't you think we are unfair? We're very fair. One more, Sindio. Ebu simama. Tupigie makofi. Sasa. Hey, huyu ni index 1. Did you see how? Anyone who can sing? She was right there in there. What's your name? DJ. I know you have been paid, but we interrupt mtu jameni. Jameni mtu akiperform jameni. Okay, introduce yourself.
I'm Quincy Joyce. I'm from Lower Kabete.
Sijui umse ni wa wapi, but anaka mse wa Lower Kabete. Okay, let's see.
The older I get, the more that I see. My parents aren't heroes, they're just like me. Loving is hard, it don't always work. Just try your best not to get hurt. I used to be mad, but now I see. Sometimes it's better to let someone go. Just hadn't hit me yet, the older I get. Take a chance on love.
Wapi makofi yake once again.
But as for me, you're the one in my heart. Time will come.
Sasa, Let's do this. Because I have a program, let me run the program. When you come back, William. Umesikia William? We see Miriam, ni William. Oh, William. Sorry. Sawa kidogo tu. One person? Boy child. The next segment ni ya boy child. Sawa sawa? Sawa sawa. Sawa sawa. So, naona kuna talent. And what I'd like you to do, at least for yourself, okay? There's over 200 people in here, okay? I'd like you to do one thing. I'd like you to follow the people who've just sung, okay? Support tu ndogo. Hata kama utapata 10 followers, it's okay. On IG, just go to IG right now. Write down their names. Yeah. What was her name? Hey, ameshaenda. Oh, ndio hiyo. What's your handle?
I have a YouTube channel, Hana Nemo, yeah, and my TikTok account is Nemo, and my Instagram account is Wairimo. Thank you.
Okay, how do we find you on social media?
Okay, on social media you can find me at African Hyacinth on all social platforms except X, because I'm afraid of KOT.
Ngoja, ebu spell your hyacinth.
Hyacinth. Hyacinth, like the weed? Yeah.
Yeah, like the weed. Like the weed in the lake. Yeah? If you don't get it, forget about it, eh? Alright, so. Who else sang? Alienda wapi? Oh, ni wewe. Come to kufollow.
Hi again. My socials are its_I_Ella. No, wait, hold on. It's_I_Ella or Ella Rono. Yes, thank you.
Yangu ni Queen B IG. Queen B.
A round of applause to the impromptu performers today. Girl child wameperform. Wacha tuone kama boy child akipewa atafanya nini? So without much ado, I'd like to welcome my friend on stage. He's an amazing singer. DJ. He's an amazing singer, songwriter. He's also an ambassador for different goodwill stuff. And we'd like to just welcome this amazing player. He plays the guitar. He plays, amazing player like, okay, so yeah, he's an amazing player. He plays the guitar. Without much ado, I'd like to welcome K-Namix on stage.
Hi everyone. Na mimi pia naitwa K-Namix. Mimi ni hapa Nairobi. So my name is K-Namix. I'm going to do 2 songs. One is called Tomato, the other one is called Ugali. I know, right? So are you ready? Watu anze kupika tomato kwanza, si ndio? Ndio tukuje kwa ugali. Si ndio? All right. Kidogo tu. All right, fire. Yelelele. Walk, 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 walk. Oh baby come come, siende mbali nina maanjam. Joni kutachi tachi, muda murefu nimekusachi sachi. Nipe masham sham, kwenye simu pia na kitanda. Nina bahati hati kukupata, wengine sitaki taki. Tomato, kwenye mboga we tomato. Potato, kama chipo my salado. Anything for you, I will give you my salaro. Ndio mwanzo, ni mzuka hata bado. I'm gonna marry you, baby. Nikupeleke, nikupeleke mama, nikupeleke. Let me be with you every night and day. Nikupeleke mama, nikupeleke. Ah, ah, ah. Marafiki wengi lakini wengi wao ni feki. Wanasoma gazeti kumbe wanapanga vile watakuketi. Nimewacheki kwenye tikitoki interneti. Bora nibaki solo, kapenzi lako laumiza roho. Jue tomato, kwenye mboga we tomato. Potato, kama chipo my salado. Anything for you, I will give you my salaro. Ndio mwanzo, ni mzuka hata bado. I'm gonna marry you. Nikupeleke, nikupeleke mama, nikupeleke. Let me be with you every night and day. Nikupeleke mama, tunde tukacheze. Ah, ah, ah. I want you to help me sing this part. Nikupeleke ingo. Nikupeleke ingo, hivyo tu, sawa sawa. Mko tayari? All right. Nikupeleke ingoma, nikupeleke ingoma, nikupeleke ingoma, nikupeleke ingo. Your turn now. Leke ingoma, nikupeleke ingoma, nikupeleke. Nikupeleke wapi? Nikupeleke ingo, twende. Leke ingoma, nikupeleke. Don't stop no matter what, okay? Usiache, sawa? Hivyo tu. Nikupeleke mama, nikupeleke. Nikupeleke ngo, nikupeleke. Let me be with you every night and day. Nikupeleke mama, nikupeleke. Now stop. Tomato, kwenye mboga we tomato. My potato, kama chipo my salado. Anything for you, I will give you my salaro. Ndio mwanzo, ni mzuka hata bado. Wanna marry you. Tomato. Thank you. Now this next song is called Ugali. Ugali is a song speaking. Ayongei kuhusu ugali, sawa? As you all know, ugali is a cultural heritage, si ndio? Ukienda huko nje, ukiperform, hata nikiperform ngoma huko nje, I have to explain what ugali is. So this song is called Ugali, staple food ya Kenya. I know kila mtu hapa kuna ugali kwa DNA yake. Nani na ugali? Nani ako allergic kwa ugali? So this song is about ugali. Enjoy. Ugali, 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 ugali. Ulitoka wapi? Ulitoka wapi? Kama kwaya tuimbe pamoja. Ugali, ugali, ugali. Ulitoka wapi? Ulitoka wapi? Ugali, ulitoka wapi? Ugali, ugali. Ulitoka wapi? Ulitoka wapi? Nimekula sembe nasikia niko poa. Kwa tumbo yangu nasikia niko poa. Kwa roho yangu nasikia niko poa. Mi niko poa. Nyi muko vipi? Nimekula sembe nasikia niko poa. Kwa tumbo yangu nasikia niko poa. Kwa roho yangu nasikia niko poa. Mi niko poa. Nyi muko vipi? Nikifika home kitu kwanza miudu. Na washa stove nasongeza tambi juu. Maji na warm nikikata vitungu. Ino ni song ya vitu mimi udu. Kwanza kabisa natoka magharibi. Mimi nasima waga ni marafiki. Kufinya finya imekuwa my hobby. Kwanza kitambo zile zama za utoi. Sembe ni glucose, sembe ni piriton, sembe ni sha-la-la-la-la. Sembe ni glucose, sembe ni piriton, sembe ni sha-la-la-la-la. One more time, sembe ni, sembe ni, sembe ni, sembe ni glucose, sembe ni piriton, sembe ni sha-la-la-la-la. Nimekula sembe nasikia niko poa, niko poa. Nasikia niko poa. Kwa roho yangu nasikia niko poa. Mi niko poa. Nyi muko vipi? Nimekula sembe nasikia niko poa. Kwa tumbo yangu nasikia niko poa. Kwa roho yangu nasikia niko poa. Mi niko poa. Nyi muko vipi? Nafanya kazi nisikose sembe, sembe. Mmeshika. Alright. So the last word nasema ndo mnarudia sawa? Hata kama hujasikia vizuri sema tu embe. Tuendelee, si ndio? Alright. Nafanya kazi nisikose sembe. Napata stress nikiwa na unenge. Nafinya finya bora siku ziende. Shukuru Mola kabla kula sembe. Nafanya bidii nisikose sembe. Napata stress nikiwa na unenge. Nafinya finya bora siku ziende. Shukuru Mola kabla kula sembe. Sembe ni glucose, sembe ni piriton, sembe ni, sembe ni glucose, sembe ni piriton, sembe ni sha-la-la-la-la. Sembe ni glucose, sembe ni piriton, sembe ni sha-la-la-la-la. Sembe ni glucose, sembe ni piriton, sembe ni sha-la-la-la-la. Ugali, 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 ugali. Ulitoka wapi? Ulitoka wapi? Yeah. Ugali, 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 ugali. Ulitoka wapi? Ulitoka wapi? Yeah. Wafanya kazi nisikose sembe. Napata stress nikiwa na unenge. Nenge. Nafinya finya bora siku ziende. Ziende. Shukuru Mola kabla kula sembe. Sembe ni glucose, sembe ni piriton, sembe ni glucose, sembe ni piriton, sembe ni one more time, sembe ni glucose, sembe ni piriton, sembe ni sha-la-la-la-la. Sembe ni glucose, sembe ni piriton, sembe ni sha-la-la-la-la. Yeah.
Give me the lights. Siezi hata imba. Tupige makofi, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, kumbe when you love something, it can be a song. For example, give me a word. Unapenda nini? Matoke, matoke, Yeah, Bambi. Sorry? Ingo. Karibu ikue. Yeah, but Ugali tops it all. Without much ado, I'd like to call back on stage, our new ambassador for the Kenya International Theatre Festival, Martin Daddy Matoki Thinji on stage. He's going to be doing the unveiling. There's an amazing program he's going to take over right now. Akaweza to introduce here the next person on stage. Actually, the next activity. Hey, lakini koti ni kali. Hey, Daddy Mato. I'm tapping into the anointing. Imetoka wapi? Imetoka
Najua,
wapi?
the last time you were on this stage, kitambi haikukua. Naona unakaribia.
Imetoka wapi?
All right. So I am about to read the bio for the next phase of the festival. And as mentioned by Bwana Benson, the previous phase of the festival, that is B. Margareta Wagashero, did an amazing, fantastic job. I just want us again to give a round of applause to Margareta Wagashero. She's the one person who has really stood almost single-handedly with the theater space in Kenya. All right. The face of Kitfest 2024, a distinguished and pioneering figure in Kenya's creative arts scene, renowned for his remarkable contributions as an actor, playwright, and director. With a career spanning several decades, he has played a pivotal role in shaping the landscape of theater and film in Kenya. Born and raised in Kenya, his artistic journey began in the vibrant cultural landscape in Nairobi, where he quickly made a name for himself with exceptional talent and an innovative approach to storytelling. His work has consistently pushed the boundaries of traditional theater, embracing new forms and techniques while staying deeply rooted in the rich cultural heritage of Kenya. As an actor, he has delivered unforgettable performances, both on stage and screen productions, captivating audiences with his dynamic range and profound depth, and this one I'm adding there, and his diction. You shall know once you hear who it is. His portrayals have earned him critical acclaim and has a devoted following, cementing his status as one of Kenya's most celebrated performing artists. In addition to his acting prowess, he is a prolific playwright and director, and I have been privileged to perform in 2 of his plays, one where I performed it after he had written it for the very first time. His plays often explore complex social and political themes, reflecting the challenges and triumphs of contemporary Kenyan society. His directorial ventures have been marked by a keen eye for detail and a commitment to artistic excellence, contributing to the evolution of Kenyan theater. Beyond his artistic achievements, he is also a dedicated mentor and advocate for the arts. He has actively supported and nurtured emerging talent, fostering a new generation of creative professionals in Kenya. With unparalleled passion and enduring impact on the arts, he continues to inspire and influence the creative community, leaving an indelible mark on Kenya's cultural landscape. Truly, celebrating this man today goes beyond just having him as the face of Kitfest 2024, but a broader scale of the performing arts industry. Ladies and gentlemen, the face of Kitfest 2024.
Wasanii wenzangu, Kitfest 2024, hoye! First of all, forgive me for not being with you in person owing to an unexpected change of date. Being the face of Kitfest 2024 is, without a doubt, a great validation and a great affirmation for me. I realize that I've been called upon to be a standard bearer, and that in itself is a great honor. I first trod the boards in this theatre in 1973, playing Romeo in a pioneering black and white production of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. Last year, 50 years later, I was back on the stage as Fagin in Oliver. I was named Best Male Actor in a Musical at the Kitfest Awards. 2 years before that, I had received the Global Impact Award at the inaugural Kitfest Awards. In the period in between, I had been involved in about 40 plays as a stage actor, 15 films as a screen actor, 10 films as a voice actor, 15 plays as a director, and 6 plays as an original playwright. Sasa ni kweli mimi ni mzee wa kazi. To be the face of Kitfest 2024 will be to be the face of 2 inherent personal beliefs. One is the belief that creative artists are necessary and eternally useful. The other is that theatre in particular is a powerful instrument to seek out and to expose what gives pleasure and what gives pain in our society from generation to generation. Once again, thank you for the honor. Kitfest 2024, hoye!
That is John C.B. Okumu, ladies and gentlemen. Without much ado, we'd like to go on to the next one, which is an amazing performance by Radio Mambo, presenting to us an audio play act. Ugali, ugali, ilienda wapi? Ilienda wapi? Lights on tafadhali. Chatuone kama tutapata tali.
She came back, she said no mama I am tired. She said no mama I am tired. She went there, she came back. She went there, she came back. She said no mama I am tired. She said no mama I am tired.
Haya basi mpenzi msikilizaji, mambo ni kama ulivyosikia. Show sio nyingine, ni show yako unayoipenda ya Patanisho. Umesikia she went back, she came there, she said mama I am tired. Basi hapa ndani ya studio si wengine ni your favorite presenters ambao ni mimi wako Kosti na niko na mwenzangu Chuti.
Na mgosi, leo ni Ijumaa na unajua leo ni ile siku ya patanisho. Na kwa line leo niko na ingine ambayo sijai kuisikia mimi. Ni mwanamke ambaye tuko naye kwa line. Anataka anamuomba bwanake arudi kwa sababu amechoka. Naam, Binekesa niambie.
Chuti na Kosti, wacha niwaambieko. Mimi nimeteseka mama, mimi nimeteseka. Yani wacha nikwambie story ilianza wapi.
Sema mama.
Niliingia kwa nyumba, nikamupata papa boy akianani akona msichana mdogo hivi mdogo wa shule yani. Wacha nikwambie mimi ukweli nilikasirika na nikatoka na watoto wangu 6 moja. Wewe boy ni nini tunyamaze wewe ni poleni. Sasa
pole.
Sasa pole, hao ni watoto wangu wanasumbua tu kwa wajui niko radio.
Ni sawa.
Sasa mimi nakwambia nilimupata na mtoto lakini nimeteseka, nasema tu akuje nimusamehe kwa sababu tu ya watoto, tulee watoto turudi nyumbani tujenge boma sisi wawili. Haki mupigie tu simu.
Nimesikia mama, lakini sasa lazima tusikie hiyo sehemu nyingine. Baba boy yuko tayari kama ataweza kutaka kukuongelesha ama vipi, si ndio? Ghost, dial your number. Ghost, endelea.
Samahani, mteja wa nambari unayopiga hapatikani kwa sasa.
Binekesa, mbona hiyo namba haiendi? Kuna namba nyingine jamani, ama hii story si ya ukweli?
Kuna namba ya Telcom anatumianga, nimewatumia kwa message.
Sorry, we cannot complete the call as dialed. Please check the number and try again.
Sasa tufanyaje tena hapa Binekesa? Hizi nambari haziendi tena. Uko na namba nyingine ya mwisho ambayo tutajaribu ama tuachane na historia?
Koja Judy, kuna namba ambayo akitaka kujificha na natumianga. Ebu angalia pia hiyo nimeweka hapo.
Huyu ni Baba Boy.
Halo.
Tunakupigia kutoka Radio Mambo. Huyu ni Judy na Ghost.
Radio Mambo. Nachezaga hiyo mchezo yenyu ya tatu. Nimeshinda kitu nini?
Inaonekana we ni shabiki. Sikupigi kuhusu hayo, lakini niko na mtu hapa kwenye laini anasema kuwa anataka marudiano na wewe. Uko tayari kumsikiliza?
Mtu?
Mtu ndio huyu hapa.
Habari yako Baba Boy?
Nakumicha. Is that you my former darling? Maisha yamekutandika unataka kurudi Ewe warula ingo wero wateta abana banje sasa umbire mradio.
Baba Boy, si wewe ndio ulikuwa na mtoto msichana mdogo wewe.
Yaani hii radio haina kazi na inanipigia kunisumbua. Mimi I went back to the sokoni. Nataka nichukue bibi mwingine wa pili. Wewe na hao watoto 6, either wakukula ama uwakule. Sikieo, riswa, usinisumbue tena.
Judy, unasikia yako hii maneno?
Wewe Nekesa ni kama amekata simu.
Hata mimi nimetoka na simutaki hata yeye tena aende huko, mimi nitauza mboga.
A round of applause for Radio Mambo. And now to take center stage is the chairperson, Kenya Theatre Awards Secretariat, and the Kitfest Trust Executive Director, Benson Goffia, who will be leading us in getting to understand the Kitfest 2024 program, monologue challenge, and ticketing platform unveiling.
Thank you. We have our partners in the house, as I mentioned, Powerland Project. If they are in the house, I'd like to invite Irene to come and make a few remarks as we demonstrate the platform that we'd like to launch today. Irene, are you in the house? Irene, wapi makofi Irene as she comes to the stage. Powerland Projects run technology initiatives, and they have decided to partner with theatre for this particular year through offering training programs in the tech space. And we have been asking ourselves how best can we work together with tech companies to improve the theatre space, the theatre practice, and that is why we are launching this platform today. Do we have the platform ready, tech team, so that as Irene finishes her remarks, we go on with the demonstration. Makofi Irene once again as she comes to the stage. Karibu sana.
Good evening. Thank you. Good evening. Our protocol observed. My name is Irene Mwangi. I head the talent department or the post-learning department at Powerland Project. We are an NGO. We give scholarship to upskill people in tech talent. And later, after they have gone through our program, excuse me, we look for jobs for them. We connect them with other companies so that they can develop different products and different platforms. And also we connect them with venture building studios, those who want to go to start their own company. So actually anyone who is here can join the program and get to know more about tech, be a software engineer, because those are the ones that we are building. And we are very privileged to have a partnership with Kitfest and be part of digitizing their platform, the ticketing platform, which is one of the many that is going to come. And with our team, say, I would like the wave where they are. Those are from Powerland Project. Thank you for coming. And at least now we can be able to purchase our products, our events through your phone. You see the whole the whole platform as it is being unveiled. Thank you so much, and love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Irene. Another round of applause for Irene as she takes her seat. Tech team, are we ready for the demo? They say we are ready. So this is how I thought the tech team was the one doing this presentation, but okay, I'll take us through the presentation. This is how the app looks like on phone. Tech team, munaenda mbio kuliko maneno yangu. Okay, so the platform is called Theatre KE, meaning Theatre Kenya, and we are saying experience the magic of Kenyan theatre. So when you have this platform, if you are a theatre organizer, let's talk to the producers in the house or the directors in the house, you can come on this platform and create your own event. As you can see, we have events there. This is how tech team wanaenda mbio kuliliko na wako na speed sana. Just go back to the main the up Rudiju. Thank you. This is a prototype of an event. You can create your event there where you get to show us where are you having your event, which date and time are you having the event. The place is critical because through this we'll be able to highlight all venues that offer theatre spaces in Kenya. So if we were to use the example of the Kenya Cultural Center, the Kenya Cultural Center has various theatre spaces. We have the main auditorium where we are right now. We have Ukumbi Mdogo, we have Cheche Gallery, we have the outside space, and through this you are able to upload the theatre, how the theatre space looks like, the floor plan. If the theatre seats 430 people, you are able to load that onto that particular platform so that as people select their seats, you are able to see that. So we have the pricing, we have early bird tickets and so on and so forth. There's a process where you proceed to the payment bit. These guys have gone too fast, so I'm not able to follow through with them. But this is a platform where we'll be able to create events, I repeat. Why is this important? If you have an event in Nakuru, if you have an event in Nairobi, if you have an event in Malindi, if you have an event in Mombasa, and maybe you are the same producer, you are able to know which dates are available, you are able to know which spaces are booked at which particular time. You are able to, instead of, let's say you don't have access to the Kenya National Theatre telephone numbers, you don't have access to Jane Bavan, you don't have access to Visa Oshwal, you are able to find all that information on this particular platform. You are able to see the National Theatre is booked for performances on this particular dates. You are able to see these are spaces booked on this particular dates. So these are the dates that are free, and then you have details for that particular event. This platform will also allow us as artists to be able to create our own databases, should we wish to, where you can say, I'm a director, these are the performances I've directed, these are the plays I've written, these are the pieces I've been part of, and somebody is able to see exactly what you are doing in case they want to work with you. So we are launching this, and we'll be doing some trial exercises between now and the festival dates, and this is the main platform that we'll actually be using for the festival when you are doing the festival. So as you see the festival program, we'll be able to load it up here. You are able to see this is the play that is being performed by this team from this country. This is the local play being performed. This is a school that is performing this. We are able to see that on this particular platform, and you are able to take complete control over it and manage it. We felt this is a novel idea because we have a lot of platforms that basically handle various activities. soccer games, rugby matches, concerts, musical shows, and so on and so forth. We feel that if we have a platform specifically dedicated to theater, seeing as we are having an enhanced theater activity in the last couple of years, we are able to focus more and decide, or rather get to see where do we want to be as theater artists, what kind of performances do we have, where are we performing them, how do we bring audiences to this particular location. So we are happy to be launching this, again, amongst other programs. As I said earlier, we have the County Theatre Fiesta program that we'll be launching, or rather we have launched after this particular ceremony. We have the Monologue Challenge, which is already running, and we have the Playwrights Challenge, which is already running, and the Audio Play Masterclass. I'm happy we have all been able to see, or rather to hear, an excerpt of the Audio Play Masterclass, the piece that was just played right now. This was done by Kenyan artists last year and the year before, where we are able to disseminate theater products using auditory facilities. Why is this critical? You guys are in a vehicle, driving in traffic. Instead of listening to the radio, maybe you are more interested in listening to a theater play, a short play of 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and all these are pieces that we are encouraging us to make and get into the podcast space and be able to use the digital facilities that have been made available. So thank you for listening to my short presentation. I think we'll be having more interactions on this as time goes on. So at this particular juncture, I'd like to invite one of our guests from the County Government of Nairobi to make her remarks as we get to the tail end of the program. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and help me welcome Dr. Anastasia Nyalita, the CEC for Inclusivity, Public Participation, and Customer Service. Let's clap until she gets here. She has some goodies she wants to talk to us about. I understand they are looking for artists to help make the Uhuru Park vibrant. Uhuru Park used to be a key place for us when we were young. I don't know about you guys, but she has good news about what you guys can do for Uhuru Park and other nice places around here. Karibu sana, Daktari.
Thank you, Benson. The director, the CEO of the National Theatre, Michael, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Yeah, so my name is Dr. Anastasia Nyalita. You have been told my portfolio. I want to unpack it, and the reason I want to unpack it is to understand the reason why it is very important for us as a city county and as a sector within the city county government to partner with the cultural center. So I had Wakio speak about inclusivity, diversity. That's also in my portfolio, and I really urge us to ensure that in our partnership we leave no one behind. So matters to do with marginalized population, women, of course the youth, although the youth are under different sector, persons with disability, very important. In our annual festival, it's also something that we ensure that happens, and I'll speak to that just shortly. The other thing, of course, I'm responsible for is city arts, culture, and tourism to make the city as vibrant as possible. Of course, leveraging the sector players, and the most important part is citizen engagement, which also is very critical in what we are doing today. So we have public participation, citizen engagement, matters of a corporate image of the city, county, among other things. So I'd also like to, at this juncture, also bring greetings from His Excellency Governor Sakaja, whose one of the top 10 priorities that flagship programs is Vibe of the City. And for us, it means that what we're doing today is actually on the spotlight of what is focused on achieving. And as a result, of course, if you look at his manifesto as well, the creative economy is mentioned there, and hence the need for him to have established, he saw it fit to establish a whole sector that is actually looking at aspects of culture, arts, and tourism, with with a chief officer that is also an expert in that area, or a sector or industry player whom you know very well, DJ Clermont. For those of you, I think you all know him. So mine is to say thank you for inviting us, and I'm looking forward to the collaboration that we are going to have as a build-up event to our Nairobi Festival. So Nairobi Festival is one of the two main programs of the county. And before, it's usually held between 12th of December, which is Jamhuri Day, and the Sunday is the last day. So this year is between 12th of December and 15th of December. Before then, there will be build-up events. And we want to leverage the activities that are happening before Nairobi Festival to ensure that we keep the city as vibrant as it can get. So the festival that is coming up, we're very excited to be part of it. Thank you, Michael, for having us on board. I know the MOU is as good as signed. We also want to ensure that there's a lot of activities that are happening within the spaces in Nairobi. We have plenty of spaces. Of course, we have the Uhuru Park, we have the Central Park, but more important is the link between this, where we are, and City Hall. I think that is something that we should activate as much as possible, and I'm looking forward for us to activate that. So without further ado, I want to, let you know that we're in this together. Please reach out as much as possible. Let's engage. We want to be part of the committee that is going to actualize this, but we'll also invite you into a planning committee to activate the events that lead into the Nairobi Festival, which include Kipaji, which is basically scouting for talent, and talent across all the pillars of culture and arts. But also we're looking at, reactivating a couple of the things that were done in the past. If you remember something that was done by the God Down Center, which was called Nainuhu, that's something also we want to do. We also want to see, can we have street festivals, for example, in whatever form and nature, whether it's, for me, theater is very important. But also on the site, on the time at Uhuru Park, can we also have performing arts on site, so that also we can showcase what you as an institution and also as industry players have to, you expose your talent to the rest of the residents of Nairobi. So really looking forward to this, and really we are very committed to support you, Michael and your team, to make it as best as it can get. So asanteni sana, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
And now to take center stage is the CEO of the Kenya Cultural Center, incorporating the Kenya National Theatre, Michael Pundo. Piga makofi tafadhali up until he gets here. Michael Pundo.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. The CEC in charge of culture, Nairobi County, current ambassador for Kitfest, former ambassador, outgoing. Why are you an ex so early? Anyway. Director of Kitfest, ladies and gentlemen. It's yet another moment that we are entering into another milestone for the Kenya Cultural Center, together with Kenya International Theatre Festival Trust. I know a few speakers who came here talked about me as a landlord, but I want to say I don't know that I'm a landlord. But I think I'm more a partner than a landlord. I want to take us shortly through memory lane. I came here in December, actually it was 24th December 2019. And when I entered this space, the space was like a school. The space was so quiet. A few guys I found on site told me that hapo siku hizi sio ya wasanii. And so we wanted to know why artists had left KNT as it was known. and we realized that the space was not really friendly for the artists. And so as a management, we made deliberate effort to ensure that our artists are back. And as we can all testify, I think we are fairly present in the space as artists. And that means that we are alive to the fact that Kenya Cultural Center incorporating Kenya National Theatre belongs to the artist. And we are making every effort to ensure that artists utilize this space, though responsibly, and reap the maximum benefit out of it. That then means that as an institution, we are open to partnerships and ideas. Some of the changes that have been witnessed within the institution have come out of us consulting with some of you and listening to your views on how best we can carry on to ensure that the space maximally serves the artists, and the artists reap the maximum benefit out of it. And so it is out of this that we struck a lasting partnership with Kenya International Theatre Festival Trust. And to an extent that we have deliberately made the Kenya International Theatre Festival one of the flagship programs for the Kenya Cultural Center. We have walked this journey together since 2020 officially, and so we are happy that we are yet witnessing a 9th edition of the Kenya International Theatre Festival. I know we are entering a new phase of the festival, but I want just to note that we officially, I think we've wrapped up the commitments of the 2023 Kitfest. If there are any pending issues in terms of payment, please get to us, because I think we've closed that bit, except one payment, which has not been done. Those who gave us the billboards that were being referred to by the directors, I think that's the only bit. But then we are saying, moving forward, we want to support the festival, because through this festival, we are developing theater. When we came here and we realized that there were issues with artists coming back, we decided to push a hashtag, Twende Theater. And that is an effort to just a campaign to popularize us making use of this stage. Moving forward, we have also had partnerships with, and I think this is as referred to it by the CEC, our partnership with Nairobi City County is taking shape, and we are working on this partnership so that performing arts can be vibrant in the city. I've been asking myself why UNESCO had to move all the way to Nakuru, I know Babushe was here, to make it a creative city. Yet the boiling point for creativity is Nairobi. But we are happy that Nairobi City County has seen the need to partner with us so that we can then make the city more vibrant artistically. And as Madam CEC has said, we are soon launching a street dedicated for creative arts. And we are looking forward to artists participating to make this street very vibrant. And that is the street connecting the Kenya Cultural Center with the City Hall. You can picture that street. It's one straight street passing through between this space and City Hall. And we, as part of these negotiations, we are saying that we will be dedicating that street, if city allows, to artists on specific days, and nothing happens but enjoyment of art and selling our art pieces. I want to say that we're excited that we are entering into a refurbished space. Since I came here in 2019, the lights on this stage have never been colored except if Alacock brings them in. But now we boast of enhanced lights. You can see color on stage. They are ours. They're yours. so you'll not need to hire more lights when you're on stage. We are also boasting of improved sound system, and you can see I have bass today. I'm basically tenor, but you can see, and I'm told that the sound console we have there is the second in Africa. The other one is in South Africa. So can you just clap for us? And this is part of what we listened from you, that there's need for us to enhance equipment and lighting so that your productions can be better, and so that your patrons also feel and feel value for their money when they come to this space. We are continuing with improvements, and I want to say that even in our programs that are geared towards developing and improving the theater space, we are really enhancing them. And as been alluded, the County Theater Fiesta this time will be in 10 counties, up from 6 counties. And when you see our call, we encourage you to apply so that then you can be incorporated in this particular program. One of the success stories out of Kitfest 2020, out of County Theater Fiesta 2023 is what we are seeing in the city, okay, it's not yet a city, in the town of Eldoret, that there has been an increased number of productions arising out of our engagements last year with the theater practitioners in that city. And to an extent that the county government has seen the need to then provide a space for the theater artists in Eldoret, like out of that engagement. But we're also saying that as we continue with improving the performing scene, Kenya Cultural Center this year, as part of enhancing the space, we want to recognize you guys. We want to recognize practitioners in the space. And very soon, we are going to launch also a call to nominate theater icons in Kenya since independence. Be on the lookout so that when we ask you to give us theater icons who have developed, who have given their expertise in the development of theater, then you can help us recognize those personalities, because it is part of our history as a national theater that we recognize and appreciate people who have made major contributions to the development of theater in this country. And so I want to welcome you people that we need to improve on our productions. Let us fill our theaters and let us present serious items on stage. Finally, I'm still reiterating, we are open to your suggestions. We are open to partnerships. I know sometime last year I was hosting a team from Ethiopia, and they told me that in the National Theatre in Ethiopia, the theater is booked from Monday to Sunday. Why can't we have bookings at the National Theatre from Monday to Sunday? What is it you're lacking? Please come and talk to us. We see how we can help one another to ensure that the theater scene is vibrant and that we are able to find happiness in doing what we are doing. I don't want us to paint a grim picture in theater in Kenya that theater doesn't pay, yet we have serious icons that have lived out of theater in this space. So thank you so much for coming. I think, unless guided, we are happy that we are into the next phase of Kenya International Theatre Festival. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. Don't leave the stage. Don't leave the stage. I'll request for the lights full on stage and invite all the invited guests, outgoing, ambassador, and of course our new ambassador to be on stage. If you're part of Kitfest as well, I'd like to invite you on stage right now tuweze kusongea karibu and take this corporate photo. as we share this moment on stage. And then pia kuna swali hapa bwana CEO, wasanii wanauliza pesa ya Kenya Theatre Awards winner ilitoka mafans. Imeandikwa hapo.
Imeandikwa hapo.
So mafans wanauliza pesa ya Kenya Theatre Awards winner ilitoka.
Now, I think it had been alluded to by the director of Kitfest, and I want to say that I want to seek for your indulgence that we are working on ensuring that the money is transferred to us so that we can transfer it to the winners. I know when there were cabinet reshuffles, some people were asking, now that Ababu is gone, amenda na pesa yetu. No. That should not be a concern. Ababu, the former CS Ababu only made a pronouncement. But Kenya Cultural Center is implementing the pronouncement. So it's not him, it is us. And we're really working on ensuring that the funds are given to us so that then we can give it to the artists.
Haya, sawa sawa. Simesikia? Wakitutoka Occupy Kenya National. Occupy Kenya National. You're going to take this amazing photo. DJ play some music so that it's not awkward. Sio hiyo, ingine kali.
Ninaburudika moyoni, ninaye Yesu wangu mimi, ninaburudika moyoni mwangu. Sijampata anayefanana na Yesu, mimi naburudika.
Give us some hype music. Tupige makofi. Congratulations to the incoming ambassador for the Kenya International Theatre Festival. Congratulations to the ambassador, Martin Kivinji, aka Daddy Mato, and of course to John Senior Group for being the face of Kitfest 2024. A big thank you to our ambassador, Kitfest 2024.
Tushike viuno vyenye sketi, hakuna kama Isa mshamba, hakuna kama Isa mshamba. Kaskas machoka mikwanja, kaskas machoka mikwanja. Bwana asifiwe, milele na milele. Shetani akipita, cheke kule. Bwana asifiwe, milele na milele. Shetani akipita,
thank you so much. Congratulations, Martin Kivinji and John Senior Group. Asante sana. And congratulations as well. Sawa. Aye, sawa. I'd like to go on to my final performance of the night. Right now, without much ado, they were on stage earlier on, and we'd like to have an opportunity to interact with this amazing dance by Unlock Arts. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Tuwapigie makofi. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this amazing launch. If they ask you what we were doing here, just a reminder, we were launching our ambassador for Kitfest 2024, Martin Githinji. Makofi yake tafadhali. And of course, we can't do that without unveiling the face of the festival come 2024. That is John C.B. Okumu. Makofi kwake tafadhali. Okay, thank you. Pesa ya stima. And also clap for yourselves for being an amazing audience. You know, and of course, two things I can promise. One, that after this we can take a lot of photos outside. Right at there's a small center where they've actually prepared that for you, so you can take photos over there. And of course, after this, there's gonna be some drinks outside. Hallelujah. As if that's not enough, we're gonna add on some music. So there's gonna be a music experience out there, okay? And of course, you can support me. I'm on radio every day from 6 till 10 a.m. on Nation FM from 6 till 10 a.m. You can definitely support us. Thank you so much. Without much ado, I'd like to welcome an amazing gentleman from Kitfest. He's been also my amazing manager today. Manage. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome my good friend, Dickens Olwal, to give us the vote of thanks.
Hello. Zombie star.
Thank you. Thank you. Could we have the house lights off a bit? House lights. Thank you very much. In his highly acclaimed novel, Things Fall Apart, Chinua Achebe invites us to his school of thought by telling us that a man invites his kinsmen to a feast, not because they lack food in their homes, but because it is right in doing so as kinsmen. At this point, I'd want to wholesomely acknowledge everyone in this auditorium right at this moment, and I want to thank you in a special way. I'd also want to thank the team that has been able to put this together. Tireless nights, days. I want to thank the team that has been able to work on the communication, has been able to work on the stage. The tech team, we have Linda and Josiah on the other end. Please let's appreciate them. The stage team at this end, we have very amazing ladies. We have Rita, we have Chedota, and we have Judy. As part of the team that has also been able to curate this and moving forward as we look forward to the festival, a team from the Kenya International Theatre Festival Trust working every single day to ensure that every single program that we get to experience, we get to give to our audiences is nothing short of good quality. Please let's appreciate them. And I'd like also in a special way to appreciate our hosts who have over and over again welcomed us through collaborative efforts and partnerships. Please let's appreciate the Kenya Cultural Center. I'd like to appreciate all our guests for honoring our invite, despite the fact that we had an event that was to take place the previous week, and due to unavoidable circumstances, we had to move, and you honored the invite a second time. Thank you very much. And I'd like to finally, in a very, very special way, celebrate and appreciate the performers that have been on stage. Haven't they been amazing? And I'd like to thank all of us. I'd like to thank the Almighty God. And within that, thank everyone for always supporting. Looking forward to inviting you to more of our programs, more of our activities as the year unfolds. As you've been told, it doesn't just end here. We have some bitings out that would help with the interaction and socialization. Otherwise, thank you very much. Let the festival begin.
Okay. Before we leave right now, I'd like to ask all the invited guests, executives incoming and new ambassador to step out right now. There's something I want to do with the audience. Yes. Yeah. As you take your photos outside, sindio? Tuwapigie makofi ndio isikae kwa DJ. Tuwapigie makofi tafadhali. Nauliza niendelee niache. Kwa nini uache? Kama umejiachia. Nakumbuka wale walisema wako na talent. I just want to see the talent right now. Machali. DJ, wako wapi wale machali walikuwa nasema wako na talent? Walishaenda? Will I am. Mulikuwa nadhani nimewasahau. Can never be me. Will I am. Tupige mstari.
Acha nianguke nayo. Ni ajeni. Hata mimi niko poa. Ndio manake. Lazima mcheke. So niko na talent. Naweza fanya kitu na mkono moja. So lazima tu nikiongea nimechaguliwa. So I hope mko poa.
Ako na talent, guys. Si ndio? Si bora talent. Who can sing? Huyu anaweza imba? Uko na talent yenye sio singing. Hebu acha tu deal na singers kwanza. Wanaume, boy child.
Ya Jenny wasi. Acha nianze tu straight. Nikadima, wezi nipima. Extinguisher joy, wezi nizima. Niko very steady, nimesimama wima. Ati newe wina, obolanga mshina. Hujui maji ya mtoni inashinda ya kisima. Ati renja ina bima. Mizani tu kwa vina na bado anauliza jina. Jina ni kubwa, Kadima.
Nani anaweza mtoa bana? Wamekupoint. My spirit is telling me wamekupoint. Inakaa kama uko na talent. Let's see if you have one. Let's see.
What? Oka Jesu ojikarie goro. Let me sing another song. Jesu ni gwendete ori kindu giakwa, uhoro wa mehia ni waninire, muhonokia wakwa ukihonokia, na riu ni ngukwenda gukira mbere. Jesu wi mwendani Ngai, gutire mwendani ungi ta uyu. Thank you.
Wapi talent hapa? Talent iko wapi? Oh, talent. Umesema kuna talent hapa na kuna talent hapa. Sawa sawa, let's see. Wacha tuanze na hii talent hapa.
Okay. Sawa. Okay, due to public demand. Kwanza naitwa Pablo. Ama kama uko na time, unaweza niita publicity. Yeah, so sorry. Wallahi nishawapata. So na rap na kitu kingine baadaye. Inaenda hivi. Every verse I do it best and like the rest I'm a rapper fake ni my juice color na ni chase in the origi flow I'm a cartoon na copy paste cause the plane so flat myself for the crest bila ladder climb behind nigga at the top inside kali washakubali game zao ndo na drop for last I child
Komando sisi ndo vipenzi
ndio for last I child utadhani mimi ndio pop wanadai more words for the Pablo to pay drop na kick drum set. Okay, sawa. Ya mwisho sawa.
Patience guys, patience
sawa. Sawa, kama uko kando ya dem ni mrefu ama ni mfupi simpe tu high five.
Kanfuma na katoto katanga, kanfuma kametoka na kanga geto.
So, hey Sugarcane. Oh, pole, niko nervous. Hey Sugarcane, sorry, take 2. Hey Sugarcane, hey sweet pineapple. You see, my love for you is like a banana. Na usiseme nimetoka Kisii cause you are the apple of my eye. Na tokizeeka kuite nyanya, she will still be my source of happiness. Because of this love inafanya naweza run to Iraq na realize ni wewe na love bila Doha. Sasa ukienda Qatar, sitachoka kuwait. So instead unachekwa medicine afadhali twende Middle East. So, hey sunshine. You see, your body is like a temple. That's why nikitaka kuongelea heavenly bodies, mi utaka nikuite star. But nope, I mean, si wazazi walisha kuita star. So kama publicity nitakuita Star City because of this world. Inaweza fanya achaniachia hapo.
We, karibu wa perform. We, tungempe more time, si ndio? Nimeambia kuna okay, sawa, acha tusikie Simiyu, si ndio?
Mbona mnakataa talent yangu? Mbiu ya mgambo ikilia daima kuna jambo. Iwapo umekuwa ukitembea katika jiji kuu la Nairobi, bila shaka umekutana na wachuzi wakiuza dawa ya mende, kunguni na kiroboto. Lakini swali ni je, ni nani ashaiona kunguni, mende au kiroboto mgonjwa?
Put your money where your mouth goes, yeah, that's what me prefer. Set it, pick up, set it.
Yes. Saya, aya na safara mofa ya gwanta ya kuoma ya. Akuoma komela dema Babylon dema komela dema. Ati akuna.
Pick up when me set it, you have it. Pick up, so when me set it, you have it. Pick up, simsima, who got the keys to me?
Boy child mmetosheka ama tuache hii story? Aya, wacha tuone girl child hapa, si ndio?
Saseni. Okay, mi sitaimba, but I have something like maybe poem. Yeah. Ain't no talent. Okay. Do not come into my life if you know you're going to leave. Do not sit here and tell me that you're in love with me and that you care for me and that you want to see me happy if you know you're going to leave. I'm tired. I'm exhausted on the same loop on you. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get a little jealous, thinking that someone else can make you happy than I could. But I get that is my insecurity acting up. But no matter how long and hard you will go, you will never find someone that loves you the way I love you, because I love you very
fika fiti siku zombo tote tunawashombor mani.
Unajua hiyo poem iko kwa kategori gani? Mnajua hiyo kategori ni gani? Science fiction. Juu nani atakupenda hivyo hii Nairobi, si ndio? Great job. Tupige makofi once again. Sasa nachukua the last 3. Make sure uko na talent mtu wangu. Sasa the last 3. Jiangalie tu kwa roho yako please. Kama uko na talent na utaki kufungiwa nje, the last 3. Sorry? Nyinyi kwanza hiyo group hapo mnataja mtu alafu huyo mtu perform. Nyinyi mmeniseti. Wewe William, tafuta talent buda. Ati uko nayo? Kwani umepata chini ya kiti wewe? Acha wewe. Aya, 3. Okay, there is one gentleman over here. From you tunaenda kwa nani? Wewe uko na talent pia. Ya mwisho. Sorry? Me here ni nani huyo? Okay, sawa. I'm going to do the last 2 because I don't like the back and forth. Kama hatutaki kuperform ni sawa, si ndio? So we're going to do this one and then this one. And then one last one, si ndio? Ni wewe una perform? Aya, sawa. So those are the last 3 performances.
Ni aje? Mimi naitwa Rapsi. Na sitamaningi kuwa kama nani, manake yule nani naye anatamani kuwa nani. That's why I just wanted to be Rapsi. Rapper, actor, poet, singer, songwriter, intelligent. Yeah. Eti mimi na my freestyle designers mistari. Marapa akiniona ana please ana go on their knees. Ambia producer nipe beat, anipe mic na anipe sanitizer go round here. Nataka ku sanitize mic ndio naweza tweet my lines. Nakupa lines na kuna ice kati bitiza Mr. Nice then mind na cool kama ice kidogi na rice una feel uko paradise unakula rice. Mimi ni rapa kitumbaya nikishika mic na strike na psych mafans wana like wana kamka show yangu mpaka na bike. Kuna venye nilikuwa nimedecide music for leisure but mazee nilikaa niko na yeye nimepesha kwa fans kila saa. Ngoma ndio nadai na wakina Vera Sidika wanataka kuitoka ushindo kita malaika yo.
Ushaona wasema kuna talent mpaka unaanza kufikiria ni wewe uko nayo, si ndio? Umseme kwa kirap karibu nifikirie niko na talent. Hebu
Hold up. LM here. I'm an actor and a poet. I just have a few lines to describe all your phones here. If I don't mention your phone, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, in a technology concert, some sang 1 + 2 other songs dressed in red, but the judges kinda opposed him, but he said, that was just the red me. Wait until you see the real me.
Ngoja. Simu gani haijatajwa? Ngoja. iPhone si simu. Ni gadget. Ni nini? Ni pasi. Unaongea vibaya? Huyu anasema ati iPhone ni nini? Aya, sawa. Aya, weko. Ilitajwa. Techno. Alianza na Techno. Ulianza na? Infinix si simu? Unauliza ama unasema? Ni swali. Bro, LM ni LM mama? Next time uangalie simu zingine kama Motorola, Infinix, Siemens. Alafu ati weko ni hita. Kabambe, yes, vitu kama hizo. Sasa, haya, one last one, okay?
Sorry, alafu naomba mnifollow pale IG, TikTok, LM_Kenya. Thanks.
Tupigiane makofi tafadhali. Watu wa iPhone nampigi makofi. iPhone, well, msijali mtafikiwa.
Hi everyone. So don't take this song so seriously because I wrote it when I was still in middle school. So after I've heard her song, maybe I can open up. You broke up with me and you left me bleeding. You left me a scar into which ain't healing. How do you expect you to respond to the situation just because you turned to your 20? Suicidal thoughts running through my mind. Come on, baby, change a thing. I don't care if my lips kiss, showed us you embraced. I just wanna be a thing. You always told me that the brain is a vessel not be filled by ignited. You always told me that history be kind of me. If I tend to write most of it. Now there you are, flexing with gold diggers, gold dealers, and all kind of motherfuckers. You always told me to show you my friend so you know who I am. I remember this one time when you proposed on a mall, and I swear though you meant it. Then a little while later we turned to be strangers. Boy, can't you see you're damn fucking mad? You always told me that the brain is a vessel not be filled by ignited. You always told me that history be kind of me, but tend to write most of it.
That has been the launch of the phase of Kitfest 2024 and the ambassadors. Have a beautiful evening, ladies and gentlemen. God bless and take care.
Yeah. Big beat up. When you drop it down low on the floor. Put your money where your mouth on day. Yeah, that's what me prefer. Set it, pick up. Set it, pick up. When me set it, you have it, pick up. So when me set it, you have it, pick up. Simsima, ukate kiss tumebima. Ukisikia kimjonko tunajua nkuririma. Female Benzima, girl dem na go inna. The production tunaifanyia backseat ya Kaldina. Bad girl Didi, bad girl Kariri. Nipate excuse. Yeah. Big beat up. When you drop it down low on the floor, yeah, that's what you prefer. Put your money where your mouth on there, yeah, that's what me prefer. Set it, pick up. Set it, pick up. When me set it, you have it, pick up. So when me set it, you have it, pick up. Simsima, ukate kiss tumebima.